Aston Martin, the team who raced in British racing green and an iconic name in the world of motorsport, finished in 5th this season. Let us take a look back through the team's 2023 season and see what happened. The season started strong for Aston Martin, with Fernando Alonso finishing in 3rd. The season started strong for Aston Martin, with Fernando Alonso finishing in 3rd in the opening race of the season, behind the 2 Red Bull drivers, who would ultimately end up finishing 1-2 in the drivers' standings. The podium appearances for Alonso didn't end there, and he ended up on the podium 4 times in the first 5 races of the season. This set some high hopes for the team, as they thought they had found a car and a driver who would be battling for the front place spots. However, his teammate Lance Stroll wasn't doing so well, and whilst Alonso was taking home the trophies, Stroll was battling to claim points and make it into the top 10. For a long duration of the season, it was Aston Martin battling the Mercedes for 2nd place in the constructors' standings, making for an entertaining season for the fans to watch. But as time went by, Aston Martin seemed to lose their flow as they dropped off the podium and off the mark. With multiple races of struggling for performance, challenging races and no longer battling for the podium, the dreams of becoming the 2nd place team of the constructors came to an end. In Monaco, Fernando Alonso was back on the podium, and this time it was taking home the silver medal. But by Silverstone, the podium appearances seemed to come to an end. Or so we thought. As the season reached its final few races, Alonso put in a good effort at Sao Paulo, where he took home 3rd place spot, with his teammate Lance Stroll finishing in 5th. But in the end, the team's dream of finishing in 2nd in the constructors came to an end, and they ended up finishing in 5th, behind Red Bull, Mercedes, Ferrari and McLaren. So in conclusion, Aston Martin had a strong start to the season, but was it too strong of a start? With multiple podium appearances from driver Fernando Alonso, they were on target to be battling for 2nd place in the constructors, but fell off the mark quite quickly. Others would argue that they tried their hardest and they kept pushing throughout the season, with some late podium appearances from Fernando Alonso again in the final few races of the season. But at the end of the day, it was Aston Martin who finished in 5th place and had hoped to be battling it out for the top 3 this season. Moving forward, the team keep the same drivers as they set their sights on 2024, with the hopes of earning even more points and finishing further up both in the Drivers' and Constructors' Championship. That's all we have time for today, but don't forget to check out our socials and website for more. Until next time, goodbye!